What's up, everybody? Once again, my name is Men, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker HD. In the last episode, we started the Earth Temple, and in this episode, well, we're hopefully going to take a good chunk out of it. So let's start by playing the command melody to take control of Medli, because we found out in the last episode that her instrument is shiny enough to reflect light, and we're going to use that ability to clear out this Jinx gas, or curse gas, or whatever you want to call it. But, the gist of it is, if you walk into it as Link, you get jinxed or cursed, and basically that debuff disallows you from using any of your items or your sword, so makes you kind of useless. But obviously, the light will dispel it enough, that way you can hit this switch, and somehow I still managed to get jinxed, even though I'm in a perfectly clear spot. But whatever, if you walk into light, the Jinx debuff will immediately get off you, but of course, if there's no light around, you can just wait a few seconds, and then it should just disappear eventually. But as we get going here, something that I kind of want to mention, something that you guys probably noticed already, is that these next two temples, they're not going to be as large as the previous temples. Well, the next one might actually be a lot larger, but this one in particular, it's not as large as the other temples that we've been in before. Instead, these next two temples focus mainly on puzzle aspects to sort of flesh the temple out and make it seem longer. And honestly, I'm perfectly okay with that. Like, I prefer the puzzles in Zelda games like everything else. So that's probably why I like this temple and the next temple, like, over every other temple in the game. Now that we got light, though, let's bring Medli over there. Now, it's worth mentioning that you don't actually need to, like, go back and pick up Medli. You can just press the call button like you could on these statues in the Tower of the Gods. But I don't know. I find it's easier just to, like, pick up Medli and bring her there and not deal with the auto-pathing. So, let's use the light to reveal this chest, because it actually contains something very, very important. But before we go and collect that, I'm actually going to set up a little bit of a trap. So, I'm going to point Medli's light at the door, and something's gonna happen after I open up this chest, so hopefully that little trap that I just set up there comes into play. But inside that chest we got the first small key, which is awesome. But now you'll notice these weird black things on the floor. They're kind of like black hole or vortexes. They're actually a new type of enemy, so if I can get it to appear here, it might not do it. There it is. This is a floor master, and these guys are probably some of the most annoying enemies in the game. Basically, they will try to grab you or Medli, and if they grab you and hold on to you long enough, they will take you back to one of the beginning areas of the temple. So as you can probably imagine, that does get kind of annoying when the floor masters take you or your partner towards the end of a dungeon. Now, through this door, there is a light-based puzzle, but obviously when I step off that switch, the door relocks, so we need something to weigh that down. We could use Medli, but since it is a light-based puzzle, we can't actually solve it until later on, so we'll have to come back for that puzzle. Gosh dang it, Floor Master, just get out of here, man. Can you leave me and my partner alone? Actually, it wouldn't even have mattered if you had grabbed Medli, because you would have put her back like one room, and that's where I'm going, so I should have just let you take her. Doesn't even matter. Thankfully, when the Floor Masters do take one of your companions, it gives you a few seconds to, like, counterattack and free your partner from his clutches. However, on the flip side, when they attack you, they give you like 1 second to break free and counterattack. It's like really impossible, so try not to get yourself caught, because 9 times out of 10, if you're me at least, you'll get sent back to the beginning of the temple, and it's really annoying. There are some ways to, you know, free yourself from the floor masters in this game, but I'm just not very good at it. But enough about that. If you shoot a fire arrow at this curtain that's sort of letting light through, the fire will burn that curtain up, and then we get a full beam of light to play with. Isn't that just great? Actually, we don't even need Medli, so here, you know what? Go sit in that corner and think about what you've done with your life. I'll talk to you later and give you a stern talking to as your parent or legal guardian in this temple. I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, though. Like, carrying a partner throughout an entire temple does get kind of old. But don't get me wrong, I absolutely love these next two temples. The puzzles are really, really interesting, especially in this temple, because the item that we get sort of plays off of Medli's instrument, so we get to use both of them in tandem, and that gives you some really, really awesome puzzles. But we're not going to get into that until a little bit later on, so for now, we just gotta, like, use Medli, and make sure we don't forget her. Otherwise, we're just gonna have a bad time. I just wish the AI on the auto pathing was a little bit nicer, because like, if you use that call feature and then jump off a ledge, sometimes Medley, or, you know, whoever your partner is at the time, depending on which temple you do, just won't follow you. And that's kind of annoying, I'm not gonna lie. Oh no, that was really stupid. No! Where did you take Medley? You fiend! Oh, never mind. She's just at the beginning of this room. Okay, that wasn't that bad. That could have been a lot worse. Maybe that was a glitch. I don't know, because it kind of happened fast. So, maybe it just brings your partner to the beginning of the room that you're in? Not entirely sure. I know if they grab Link, you go back to, like, the beginning of the temple. So, I kind of just assumed they would do the same thing to your partner. But normally I don't let that happen because, well, usually it's pretty easy to kill them when they go after one of your partners like you saw before. But that one just happened so quickly, so I really didn't know what to expect. Anyways, now that we've got some light in this room, let's go and play the command melody real quick to take control of Medley yet again. Like I said, you will be doing this a lot. And on the wall, you'll notice that there's slightly different colored bricks that have sort of a sun symbol in the middle. So when you shine light on them, they disintegrate. And obviously there is the midpoint teleportation pot. And it's the same symbol that is on these statues, like this one, and the ones that we saw at the beginning of this temple. So tying it all together. How do you like that? Alright, there we go. And can't quite reach that one. But you know what? We probably don't even need it. I'll just break it just in case. But I'm pretty sure we just needed enough room to actually get that block out of there. So now that we have access to everything and we burned off that statue, we can push this block all the way against the wall, and check it out. That causes this lovely treasure chest to appear. Hooray, everyone's favorite. That one's actually kind of important. It's not something useless. It's actually the second generic temple item. So, obviously you're going to want to grab that, especially if you're going for 100% completion like I am. Anyways, let's just finish pushing this block into place. There's going to be a lot of pushing things in this temple, now that I think about it. Oh, and it unlocks the door. I forgot about that. Whoops, hang on. I need to go grab Medley. Where do you think you're going, girl? Trying to run away from me? Get over here. Yeah, that didn't work. I was kind of hoping she was going to fly up there, but oh well. I'll just play the command melody once we get up here. Like I said, kind of annoying. Wish there was an easier way to do this, but there really isn't, so guess we'll just have to do it this way. Anyways, welcome Medley. Thanks for coming up here and joining me. Let's go and open this chest and get ourselves the lovely compass. Sweet. Oh, got a butt call coming in. Link, do not worry about straying away from Medley in the depths of this temple. Just relax and open your dungeon map. It will show you Medley's location as well, so you can easily confirm her whereabouts. Awesome. Thank you for telling me that, King of Reliance. I'm not sure why you would wait until like halfway through the temple, but it is a useful piece of information. Maybe you do need like the compass to actually see where Medley is. Not sure about that, but again, you wouldn't even lose Medley unless she got caught by a floor master. I'm gonna try and get these skull necklaces from these guys. Holy crap, did I just get both of them? Because they both did the animation. Are they both missing their necklaces though? Yeah, they are. Holy crap. I think I got both of them. Hopefully I didn't. The game just like didn't glitch, because that would make me very sad if it did. So as you guys probably saw, there's actually a new enemy in this room. Those transparent enemies are Pose. They're returning from obviously other Zelda games, but in this game they attack you a little bit differently. They actually confuse you. And when you're confused, your controls are basically reversed. So up is down, down is up, etc, etc. Obviously to attack these guys, you need to make them non-transparent, and obviously the easiest way to do that is by shining light on them. I think you can actually, attack the little lanterns that they hold as well, and if you sort of knock those out of the way, I think they become, non-transparent and tangible. Not entirely sure. I know there's another way to make them non-transparent other than shining light on them. I just don't remember exactly what it is. Now I'm going to leave Medley behind because we actually don't need her for these upcoming few rooms. And we're going to be coming back through there anyways. Real quickly, pull out my bombs because, yet again, we are going to encounter a new enemy. And I'm not excited about this one. This is a redead. Redeads are like considered the creepiest enemies in Zelda, because they're essentially zombies and they attack by latching onto your face and trying to eat you. I'm not joking. Not only that, if they scream, oh my gosh, their scream is so scary. Uh-oh, this might be bad. Actually, oh no, stop. No, no, get away from me. Don't attack me. Don't attack me. Run, run, run. No. See, oh my gosh. It's just terrifying. It's terrifying. Like, what kid wants to deal with that? You're literally getting hugged and then, like, they're gnawing on your face. It's the creepiest thing ever. No one likes your redeads. Thankfully, the redeads in this game are really, really slow and really, really stupid. So, you can just, like, chuck bombs at them. And 3 bombs and the redead will die. But oh man, redeads are just notoriously annoying. It's a good thing this bomb trick actually works, because like, you know how Ocarina of Time had the sun song? Well, Wind Waker has bombs, so kind of makes them less of a nuisance, but they're still just as scary close up. Alright, I think he's dead, so I'm gonna go and grab this key now, and his dead body will just stand in the background. Alright, so now we can get out of this room. It's a really good thing that we actually got all of our bomb upgrades and stuff like that for this temple, because there's a lot of enemies that are weak to bombs. Like, not only are all of the redeads weak to bombs, but the mini-boss of this temple, which is actually coming up next, is also weak to bombs. So, yeah, we're going to exploit the crap out of that. And I would recommend that you at least get one, if not both, of the bomb bag upgrades before coming into this temple. Anyways, though, now that we got the small key, let's use it on this door. And guess what, guys? It's mini-boss time. You always know it's a mini-boss when, like, they have to reload a brand new room, and there's always that, like, fade to black cutscene. But here we go. It's a brand new enemy. This is a Stalfos. You're probably thinking, wow, one Stalfos, that's it? That's the mini-boss? That's kind of underwhelming. And I agree, honestly, this mini-boss is kind of easy, and I totally overshot that bomb. What you want to do is get a bomb, like, right underneath its body, and just have it explode on him, because the weak point is the Stalfos' head. When its body is, you know, there, he's kind of invulnerable, and of course he can re-summon his body if you don't do enough damage to his head. But when he does that, again, he's standing still, so you have time to place another bomb, so kind of pointless. You can just keep attacking his face. And there we go, we defeated the first one, but oh no, this mini-boss isn't over just yet. That would be too easy, right guys? So, now what do we have to do? Fight 2 Stalfoses, but at the same time, although not really at the same time, since they're like one of the slowest moving enemies, and they're spawned on opposite sides of the room, so you're still only fighting them one at a time, unless you just wait for them to like go in the center, which is kind of dumb, but now whatever. We'll just blow them up again. Actually, what's even funnier is there's a sort of secondary exploit. If you use the skull hammer after you blow them up on the skull, if you can manage to hit it, that is, yeah, insta-kill. If you know the exploit for Stalfoses, they are so weak and so dumb, it's not even funny. Like, they're probably some of the most pointless enemies if you use all those exploits. But you know what, guys? For the sake of being fair and, like, I don't know, making this boss fight last longer than 3 seconds, I'll fight this last Stalfos with just a sword. How about that, huh? Give him a fair chance, you know? Let him survive for more than 2 seconds. It's only right, guys. It's only right. Alright, I probably could kill this guy in this skull thing if I get a good combo going. I don't know. Nope. Doesn't look like it. Nope. See, you can't actually kill their skull, like, the first time it gets knocked off. If you manage to hit it, like, right at the beginning, they give you just enough time to get, like, 2 full combos in, and that'll normally kill it, but I kind of messed up there, so that was my own fault. Oh well. Regardless, next time he gets, like, sort of torn apart. Whoa, his body, like, split into 2. I've actually never seen that happen before. That's so funny. He's just, like, walking around in his hands. Oh my gosh, that's hysterical. I've never seen that happen before. Although, normally I just use bombs on that guy, so that probably explains why, but still, that's pretty funny, actually. Awesome. So, now that mini-boss is done, what's inside this orb? Anything good? Absolutely not. Cool. Alright, so now that all those Stalfos are done, what do you say we just go and get ourselves the item for this temple, which is, wait for it, building up suspense, it's the mirror shield, and its shiny surface can reflect light, much like Medley's instrument. And of course, we're gonna have to use that to get out of this room, so if we just stand in the center, we can pull out our sword, and then press the, defend button to aim our shield. And if we aim it at that little sun medallion right here, which kind of looks like one of the medallions that was used for the eye back in the original hub room of this dungeon. I wonder if that's a clue to anything that we have to do in the inevitable future. Let's find out. Really? All the enemies in here respawn? Gosh dang it. Although that does give me another chance to, get these skull necklaces from these guys, so I will definitely take advantage of that because we still do need a ton of those. So thank you for the skull necklaces. I will gladly take those. As long as I don't get cursed by one of these stupid Poes, I will be a happy camper. Plus there's actually a treasure chest in this room that we can still collect, although I don't think it contains anything too important. It actually might just be either a golden feather or a joy pendant. It's probably a joy pendant, but before we find out, how about we go and get rid of these Poes, which by the way, we don't need Medley to help us with anymore. Hooray! Speaking of Medley though, we still do need her in this room to solve a puzzle, but she is probably off to the left down that staircase that we originally came in. So she's safe and sound, I'm sure. We'll grab her in a second. Poe, will you just, there we go. Thank you very much, and it's time for you to die, my friend. So long, farewell. Now this is really cool. We need to make our way back to the hub room of the dungeon, and yes, we could walk there back through everything that we already did, but there's actually a sort of shortcut in this room. As you can see, there's a wall right in front of us with that sun logo, and now that we have two reflecting items, we can actually reflect light off of one of them, and then using the first reflected beam, we can reflect the light one more time. I know, look at that. There you go. We broke one of the statues that was blocking the chest. I didn't even mean to do that, but whatever. I'll put Medley's beam like right there. Hopefully that's low enough to hit Link's shield. Ah, looks like it is. Fantastic. Alright, before we do that, let's finally find out what's inside this chest. And it's a joy pendant. Awesome. Not like we really needed that, but I'm glad the mystery has been solved. So here we go. Let's reflect the light one more time at that back wall. And ta-da! And that is just a small taste of how cool these puzzles will get. Trust me, they get a lot more complex than just that. They get a lot cooler, and I'm so excited because for whatever reason, I think the light-based puzzles are like really, really cool in this game. I don't know, like, it's one of the reasons why I like this temple so much. It's just like the puzzles with Medley and Link are really, really well done. Actually, there's another one that we can do real quick in here. You don't get anything like spectacular for it, but we might as well do it. I think actually all you get from this one is just a few rupees, so I might as well do it then. Stockpile our wallet a little bit more. Oh wait, you know what? No, that's not like the main secret that I want to do. I forgot there's something else that we gotta do. Yeah, I think we have to Medley. Look at Medley's expression. Oh my gosh, she looks like she hates Link right now. She's just so angry. That was really funny. Alright, yeah, I think we need to redirect the light at the back wall and then use Link to like redirect it at the left wall, because I think I saw a sunspot there and I'm pretty sure that's how this puzzle works. Yeah, there we go. And hopefully this will reach. Oh, hang on. There it is. Alright, cool. Just had to get it at the right angle. And there's all the money that I was looking for. I forgot about that. Yeah, nothing too interesting, but we might as well pick it up. So now that is out of the way, let's head through here and guess where we are, guys? Back in the main hub room of the dungeon. Look at that, it's just that easy. But you know what? I think that's a good place to end off the episode. So if you enjoyed this part, a like rating would be greatly appreciated. If you want to see more, consider subscribing. So once again, guys, my name is Matt. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.